Visit Kaal Bhairav Mandir. Okay, so today we are going to check out this question answer. It's about 9 o'clock in the night, close to 9 o'clock, and sorry, it is 8:30. And this is the landmark which you should look for. It's marked on maps. I'll give you the link in the description. And this is a sweet shop at this square. So now, what's interesting about this place? Now, if you could see at night, 8:30 at night, most of the shops are closed. So all these shops are closed, and this is free access to parking. So there's one car standing here, that's my car, and there's one car ahead of me, which is a bigger car, and so on and so forth. And there is a lot of space over here for parking. So you can actually, in the night, drive down to this place till this point, and from here you can walk down to the temple. But that's not the end of it. There's another interesting thing which I would like to show you once we reach the temple. Aligned with the landmarks, that's Rupa Saris, and this is Hotel Shri Balaji, Rajasthan Ki Gali, sorry, Rajasthan Ki Rasoi, and there's this cross-woven suits and fabrics. And cross-woven, this is one of the landmarks as you come from this lane, and then you have to take the road onto your left. Now, generally, most of the time, there will be no markings. All of a sudden, you will be stranded as to where to go. Like if you see over here, there was a two paths, gullies, what they call in Hindi, and over here there are now 3 lanes. So there's one in the front, there's one in the right side, and there's one on the left. So this is the lane which you have to take, and this will straight away go to the Kaal Bhairav Temple. So we'll reach over there, and we'll have a separate video of going on this road, and then we will see what lays ahead at the temple. Cross-woven, this is one of the landmarks as you come from this lane, and then you have to take the road onto your left. Now, generally, most of the time, there will be no markings. All of a sudden, you will be stranded as to where to go. Like if you see over here, there was a two paths, gullies, what they call in Hindi, and over here there are now 3 lanes. So there's one in the front, there's one in the right side, and there's one on the left. So this is the lane which you have to take, and this will straight away go to the Kaal Bhairav Temple. So we'll reach over there, and we'll have a separate video of going on this road, and then we will see what lays ahead at the temple. That's the queue for Kaal Bhairav Mandir. It is there, quite a long queue, and it is piling up. So at 8:30 in the night, this is what the crowd you will see. Now, since it is also a Saturday, sorry, it is a Sunday today, and there is this usual tourist traffic and devotees. So you might be having a little more crowd than usual. But this is the state at 8:30. So now as an experiment, what we'll do is we'll come back again at somewhere around 9:30, and firstly check out whether the temple is open or not, and secondly whether we will have lesser crowds at that time. So this is the backside entry of the temple, and you will see that there are security guards over here. That's the crowd inside. And this is the parikrama which devotees have. So we'll just go around that side. And as I said again, it is right now 8:30. People have to shout, and that's the front side of the temple. Now, as promised earlier, we are back at Kaal Bhairav Mandir. That's the landmark which I said. It has got parking space over here and here all along this wall. And all the shops are closed. So you can see here, there is this one family who have brought their auto rickshaw here and then they will walk down. So this is the closest that a auto rickshaw can come. And this area is known as Gol Ghar. Now, Gol is round in Hindi. So I'll just show you where this Gol Ghar exactly is. So you come on this road, as you can see, all these vehicles are coming. These are all pilgrims and devotees who are coming here. And that building in front of you is Gol Ghar. It's a round shaped shopping complex. And it has been painted beautifully. So this basically is a big market. And let me just bring it out. That's it. That's the one in the front, Gol Ghar. And it is it's a big, huge circular building with shops, I think both on the ground floor and the first floor. So this is basically a huge market area. And the problem with market areas is that, okay, here is one of the boards, Kaal Bhairav. So the problem with marketplace is that it is virtually impossible to come over here. Yes, the e-rickshaws and the auto rickshaws do come till this point, but that's about all. So now it's past 10 o'clock, just about a couple of minutes past 10 o'clock. So 10:30 is what Google Maps say that the temple is open till, and we'll also see what is the crowd, and we'll also have a look as to whether the temple is actually open or not. So as I mentioned earlier, once I had come at night and I had seen this place. In fact, I had come for a darshan at night only. So that's how I was able to find out that night time is the best time. Now, as I was mentioning, the biggest advantage of this place is that since it is night time, the shops are closed. So that removes out about 80% of the traffic, the shoppers' traffic. So, as I said previously in the video, this is the entry point. And there are these lanes, 1, 2 lanes. So you have to go on the left side. And then again, there are 3 more lanes, one here, the second one here, and the third one going to your left. So you have to keep going on the third lane. It's 10 o'clock and this shop is still open. The reason for that is since it is a festive season, Diwali. So that's why these shops are open till late. But if you come any other time, all these shops will be closed, definitely. So there's another one which is open. I think there is some renovation work going on. So keep going on this street. Keep following the straight path. So this is how you are going to see it in the night. And I'm showing you a live view. So this will almost be the time what you will take actually walking on the street. Now all of a sudden you will find these shops selling flowers and religious articles. That's a shopkeeper trying to tell me that I have to buy the stuff. Advantages of having the shop in the first lane. The first shop in the lane. So this road is pretty straight. Don't have to think much about going in any direction. So beyond a certain point, you will find that most of the shops are only selling flowers. So here's one, here's another one. That was a slight interruption, but nevertheless. So as you come closer, you will find these shops, and then these bright shops. So these are all souvenirs. Very few of them are actually required for the puja. So again, a good souvenirs. And this is one of the road which comes from the Kaal Bhairav main gate. So you've taken a right, and then after that, that's the notice board. So from the earlier video, if you compare, the crowds have really thinned out. I'll come and see from this side. There, you can almost see that the crowds have lessened. So this is the best time to take a darshan. And if you see in general, everybody is closing and leaving. So time is around 10:15. So as per Google, the timings which are written over there, the temple closes in another 15 minutes. So we'll wait for some time. So this is the queue. Here you have to remove your footwear, and then this queue goes inside over there. And from here is the backside of the temple. So let's have a look over there. You can get an estimate of the actual crowds. So here we go. Now, so you actually go and enter the queue from the right side, which I had shown, and from there you go behind the temple and then come out from that place where these people are coming out. So that's the back entrance, and there's the security person sitting. We had seen him earlier also. So the devotees, as I said, they enter from this side. So they enter from this side. You can remove your footwear also here. And always remember, there's a big notice given over here that photography is prohibited. So photography is not allowed inside. And this is the queue from which it comes. And over here is the entrance of the temple. So 10:30 is a time which is good for entering the temple premises. And as you can see, the crowds have thinned out. And this being a Sunday, it's even more surprising that this crowds are quite less over here. So I would always recommend either early morning if you can manage it. But the problem is, if you get little late, the shop starts opening. Whereas in the night time, you are always sure that the shops are going to close and the temple will be open. So this is how it is. There'll be a lot of less crowd over here at that time. And you can have a darshan at your pace. So apparently 10:30, it's already 10:30, and 10:30 is the closing time, which is marked on Google Maps, but it's open till 12. And there will be a steady stream of devotees coming right up till 12 o'clock. And then immediately after that, the temple opens at 5 in the morning. So I'll just go around. So you can see from here, there is just a entrance, and there'll always be a queue over here. And at 10:30, you will find that there are not too many people queuing up. The queue is large over here. And let's see, one of these days I'll come at 11 also to see how much is the actual extent of the crowd. Shops are still open. They'll open for another couple of hours. But it should be interesting to see what happens at 11 o'clock at night. Now that's on our way back. That street in front goes to the main entrance, that is on the main road, the Kaal Bhairav Dwar. I'll mark that on Google Maps. And this is the entrance which we are taking back to go back. Now, from this point onwards, I'll actually start a stopwatch to see what is the time taken to reach the parking spot. So we started at 10:30 dot. It's already 1 minute gone, and we're walking at a very slow pace. So this will be the actual. This will be the actual time taken for you to walk. So there is another third entrance which is behind this reach over there, which you can see. And that entrance, the e-rickshaw can come quite close. So if you can get hold of some e-rickshaw and that person is known, he'll bring you to that entrance which is behind this. That is the third entrance, and that is even closer. So this is the lane which we had come on. So this was the shop who had stopped us and asking us to purchase some items from his shop. That was a rag picker whom this dog was barking. The local street dogs anywhere in India or maybe the world are very sensitive to any outsider coming in their territory. Now this was the point where we had taken a turn. That turn is coming up ahead, and that was the second turn, and that will take us to the first turn where the hotel is located. So as you can see, devotees are still trickling in. So these are the people who know that the temple is open till 12 o'clock. So it's now 3 minutes that we have been walking. That's the place where we had taken a turn. This was the turn. You know, you can actually come inside this lane. You can bring your four-wheeler inside if you are able to squeeze it in this portion. But that won't save too much. It will save around, half a minute. So that's our parking space. And it has taken exactly 4 minutes. So 4 minutes of walk time from this place to the temple. The sweet shop is still open. It's 10:30 at night. God knows when he's going to close it. And there are some renovations going on in this shop. That's the reason why it is open. Otherwise, this would have been closed. So this entire stretch of shops is closed. And this parking space is now all yours if you want to come at this time for the temple visit.